I'm going to show you how to get the beam smash around Terminus in Black Ops 6. So just pick your favorite loadout. You don't need anything special for this, and then you are just good to go. So the first thing you're going to do is you're just going to go through the island like normal, and you're going to activate all the maturation pods until you end up in the underground lab on the third one. You activate it as well. Once you activate all the power and you get inside the underground lab, you're going to go to the arsenal, and on whichever weapon you actually are going to be using, you're going to get the dead wire mod. Then you're going to go down here, jump in the water, and get the pack-a-punch up, like so. You're going to wait for it to get up to the middle. Once it gets to the middle, you can activate it again. And now when you activate it again, with the dead wire, there's a few targets you're going to hit. So inside this window, there's going to be something. There's this right here and this right here. So you got to do these kind of in the right time here. So you're going to look right here. And there's that, then that, and then that. And that's it for the elevator part of this. So then what you're going to do is you're going to run straight forward from there. Or I don't know if the other side was open or not, but you're going to go that way. You're going to mainly get to this building right here. And there's a panel right here now that's lit up. You shoot that. You shoot that one outside. And then it gets you inside of this lab. Now you're going to go in here. You're going to shoot this. There you go. Shoot that guy in the head. He's going to drop an EMF fob. Now what you're going to do is head through this building over to this building. And then you're going to go down towards this area. And then on the back side of this room, there's this thing right here. So you're going to go over to it, interact with it. It'll have a multi-phasic resonator in it. So now you're just going to head back. Once you get back to the lab, you're going to go up to this and interact with it. Now you'll be able to interact with it. So there's going to be like a code and different things here, but you can actually just buy the code. There's also some laptops that we need to turn on. The first laptop is right here on the map. And there's this thing right here. You just press F and interact with it. The next one's near the stamina up. It's going to be right over here. Go ahead and interact with that. And the third laptop is by where you get the boat, by the arsenal down here. So right here, there's this. Go ahead and interact with that as well. So if you interact with another time, these sticky notes will appear on it. Now at this point, you can pay to have the code solved up by where you start. There's the guy behind the glass. You can talk to him, peck. You can pay him 5,000 points, and then you can solve it. Or what you can do is these sticky notes have symbols on. So X has the black circle, white circle to the right, and there's this thing over here. So that would be this one. The way that this thing works here is that it's left number then bottom number. So this one is 1, and then the bottom number of 1. So this would be 11. And in this case, these numbers are going to be different each time for you because these symbols are going to be different. And then Y on this case is black on top, white on bottom. So that is black on top, white on bottom is 1, then 0. So that's 10. Oh, the zombie just died on his own. Oh my gosh. And then Z is this thing, which is 0, then 0. So just 0. Then what you'll do is you'll go to this board and you'll solve the math problems, and it'll have your numbers. So let's see. In my case, we have the first one is 2x plus 11. So X is those things. So it's 11. So 11 times 2, 22 plus 11. So that's 33. Yeah, 22 plus 11 is 33. All right, so then we have 2z plus y. So z is 0 in this case because it's that one. And then the y is that one. So y is 10. So we have 0 plus 10 minus 5. So the second one in my case is 5. These things will be different each time. Then the next one is, let's see, y plus z minus x. So again, y is this. So y is 10. And then z was 0. So 10 minus x. And so x was those two things. So it's 11. So it's 10 minus 11. And these mean absolute value, I guess. So it means it's 1. So I have 33, 5, and 1. We're going to see if that's right. So we're going to go in here. 33. And then put in 5 and 1. And there we go. Okay. Now, the other way you could have done that is you could have returned right here on the map, and the guy was right here, and you could just pay him 5,000 points, and it would show the code right here on the computer. That's the other way you could have done it. So now it's doing this calibration thing. So what you have to do now is you have to finish the wave, finish the round that you're on, and then after the round is finished, it should do it should finish, or maybe you have to do a full round. I'm not sure. Maybe it doesn't count if you just have one ready and then you just do that. But either way, after a round or something, come back here and it should be done. So yeah, after a round, it'll say multiphasic calibrate or whatever thing calibrated. So it shows the first island. So I'm gonna hit F to grab the multiphasic resonator, and you can see based on the map here, if you open the map, it's that one. It's gonna be over there. So now we're gonna head down to the docks and get a boat. All right, so down by the docks right here. Also, once you do this after the first one, I think it appears on the map, but we'll see. So we're gonna go ahead and get on a boat, and I'm going to, in this case, head left and head over to the first island. Once you get to the first island, you'll see this blue orb thing, and you're just gonna get out and hang around by it, and you'll see zombies start coming out of the ground. And sooner or later, one will come out of the ground that's like glowing blue, and that's the one you're gonna want to kill. But also before that, you have to go over here and press F on this thing, and it'll make the resonator go in there. Yeah, don't forget that step. I almost forgot to tell you that step. But then the ones with purple eyes will be the wave spawn ones. So if you just have like one zombie left, you can just kill the ones that spawn instead of having to also kill your waves. So yeah, that'll happen eventually, and then you kill that one. Then you can make sure to clear any spiders, and then go over to it and press your interact key. It's F on mouse and keyboard. And then go over here, press F again, and drop it in there. You could also try to kill them on top of it, which could make it a little bit easier. So I'll see if I can pull that off real fast. So there we go. If they're killed right on top, you don't even pick it up. It's up to you which way you want to do it. But after you do that, you'll see the orb go flying off into the distance. Don't forget to pick up your multiphasic resonator, get back in your boat, and then head over to the next island. All right, so there it is on the southern island in this case. And, you know, like you could literally see it fly off into the distance, so you know roughly which way to go because of that. So I'm going to go up here, going to interact with it. It's going to do the exact same thing, and just repeat the process again. All right, so after doing 2 on this one, pick up your multiphasic resonator. You can see which way it went. Looks like it went over. I might have gone to the top. I think it went to the top left island, maybe. Once you arrive at the third island, it's going to be another interaction with this and same process. Okay, after that happens, the screen will flash white, and then you are... Oh my god, I'm out of ammo. You're good to go. So what you need to do is head back over to this thing, and this time when you pick it up, it'll be called an amp mutation. So now what you're going to do is go back to land and head back to the lab. Like that lab that you unlocked in that one area with the electricity. So now back in the lab, you're going to go back into this corner, and you're going to hold F to craft. And that, bam, you have the beam smasher now. So there we go, beam smasher. So this gun has 2 functions. The secondary fire, so the L2 or right click, I think is what the buttons would be, will do a slow, which is very cheap. Then primary fire or left click, so right trigger, I assume, is going to be just shooting it normally. And you can just, you know, laser beam people like that, basically. So it's a pretty strong weapon, and you also need it for the main Easter eggs on this level. But yeah, you can also get this from mystery boxes very, very rarely, and from SAM trials. So mystery box like these right here, you would identify them from the blue beams in the sky. And then SAM trials will appear starting around wave 8 or so. And I don't know where the one is right now, if I even have one on the map right now. Also, there's a gobble gum you can get called Wonder Bar that will make you get a wonder weapon no matter what from a mystery box. I think, though, you might also be able to get the other wonder weapon, so I'm not sure if it's 100% chance for the beam smasher, and I haven't done it myself. I only have one of those gobble gums after playing zombies for like 100 hours or whatever the heck I've had to play. But yeah, so that's it for the beam smasher. If you were wondering about how to get this gun and you just wanted to know how to do it, it's pretty complicated, but once you know how to do it, it's not that big of a deal, and it's pretty easy to get. So there you go. Now you know all the ways to get the beam smasher and Terminus in Black Ops 6.